G'day and welcome back to Duck Solar Gaming and Riverview Farm. That's right, we are back here continuing on with our farming here on Riverview, and we are continuing on with our sorghum harvest here on field 18. All right, once we finish here, we've got sorghum harvest there on field 14 as well. And then we've got some grass harvesting going on as well, or mowing at least. All right, so let's get on with some other stuff. We've got the seeding happening here, and we're rolling in after the seeder, so we'll just let that continue on for now. The Big M is off here running, and he's missed a bit. He's missed. So basically, in returning to the game, it's just missed that entirely. So, all right, that's okay. We'll get that done a little bit later. It's okay. We'll come back to that. All right. He's continuing on, so he's doing up downs now, obviously. That's okay. That's fine. We can let him do that. This guy's over there. We got that guy there. He's the only spare tractor we've got, isn't it? All right. Now, let's have a look and see what else we need to do around the farm. Now, we did sell some crop. If you remember correctly, we sold some dairy products and our salads and stuff like that. And we've now got $575,000. And we were talking about whether we're going to what we're going to do with that money. Now, I think one of the things we'll have a look at is we'll have a look in here and see what we've got in here. 175 horsepower. That's probably not really what we want. There is a nice big quad track. Now, is that too big for what we want? Probably is. There's a Vulture again, and we didn't mind the Vulture. We had a Vulture before. I can't remember if we had this one particularly. But I'm just after another tractor, I guess, that can just do more general duties. We've got, in fact, let's have a look and see what we've got in the way of tractors, and we'll see what we're going to buy. If I come to there we go there. So we've got medium tractors and large tractors. So we've got the Massey Ferguson, which is 409 horsepower. We've got the McCormick, which is 355 horsepower. Then we've got, under large tractors, we've got the T8, which is 351, and then we've got the Versatile. Okay. I want to go have a look at the large tractors. I don't want to get anything overly large, though. That's the problem. So we want large, but not huge, if you know what I mean. The Magnum series probably fits that category. The Optims possibly as well. Maybe the Challenger. Now, we were going to try and restrict ourselves to the New Hollands, weren't we? So we got the T8. We've already got a T8. We've already got one of those ones there, the float editions of the T8. And they're $300,000. They're not cheap in any way, shape or form. We got the T8 Series US up to 435 horsepower. So again, it's $251,000. What else we got over here? There's the New Holland. That's 201,000. So it's the brother of the Versatile. Now, I mean, we could look at getting that. Now, if we get the top engine, that's 233 with a 3-point, 238. It's not what we paid for the Versatile, but I mean, that's not such a bad option. Yeah, I really don't know. I don't want to go too far above and beyond, if you know what I mean. So, looking. Pardon me. Yeah, you know what? We might just leave it. We might just wait. We're going to have to transition soon anyway. So maybe we'll have to wait there. Let's have a look at land-wise. Otherwise, let's have a look at see what is coming up ready for harvest or close to. So we've got all these fields over here now. The only ones we don't have is 18 and then these ones down through here. I was looking at getting field 1. How much is field 1? Field 1 is 452,000. Now field 3, however, is ready to harvest. And that's got corn. Okay. That's an option. 4 and 6 sugar beet and potatoes. No, I don't want either of those. I don't know. I'm really at a point where I don't know what I'm going to do. What was 38? 664,000. Yeah, I actually, field 1 we don't want because field 1's got sugar beets in it as well. Yeah, I really don't know what I want to do. Field 29, 443. Now, this, I'm actually, you know what? I'm going to consider buying back. Let's. I'm going to go back here. All right, I'm going to go over here. Tag place. No, I'm going to visit. Right. What I've toyed about doing is buying this area over here. Now, this gives me storage areas, but I was thinking I could put some more cows in that over in here. That's what I was thinking. I've got chickens over here. There's a silo system over here. I'm thinking I can get rid of most of this, hopefully. Yeah, you know what? That's what we're going to do. Right, so there we go. We're going to buy this area down here. Now, farmland. Let's hope this works out the way I want it to. Buy that. Yes. Okay, now, let's go into destruction mode, otherwise known as construction mode, and see what we can do here. Right. Back. Demolish. Look at this. I'm going to make my money back. I'm going to make my money back just by selling stuff. Right, so I've sold that. Sell that. Yep. Sell that shed. No, can't. So, won't let me sell the shed. Pigsty. Back. Yes. Oh, sorry. This is just quite funny. I can't sell that shed. I can't sell that shed. All right, so the sheds I can't get rid of. Yes. Oh dear. That wasn't meant to happen that way, I don't think. Yes. Okay. All right. Now I've got some sheds I've got to remove. That's okay. I can get rid of them. But we've just made $900,000. Oh dear, oh dear. Okay, so we've got that plot of land there. Now I'm going to use that. I am going to put a cow barn in here. In fact, we've got enough money to buy a cow barn now, haven't we? So I'm just going to look at putting. I don't know if I can actually fit one in here. Oh, it should fit all right down through there somewhere. Well, maybe it is going to be a bit tight in there. Maybe I don't. Anyway, all right, we've bought that area, but now we've made a huge profit. Now, that also means that we could possibly look at buying, instead of doing that, we could look at buying other land. Now, this one here has got potatoes in it. Now, do I want to harvest potatoes? I mean, I could buy that one and harvest potatoes and just lease the equipment I need. Okay. Yeah, not so convinced on that. We could also buy these lands down in here. I'm really not convinced that that's what I want to do. Oh, chicken coop up there. What's that over there? Sugar mill. Thinking perhaps we can just use this for some more placeable area. That area over there. Yeah. Okay. I'm really stuck between a rock and a hard place. I don't know what to do. I'm going to remove those sheds. All right. So we're going to remove those sheds. I'm probably going to remove all the trees that are in here as well. And then we'll come back and we'll have a think about what we're going to do in here. That profit making exercise was just grand. It really was. All right. Now, I think he's auto offloaded. Seemingly. So, all right. Yeah, that's just yeah, okay. That's really that's really got me. Anyway, that's all good. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at what else we can do. Well, certainly, actually, let's go back. We can look at buying a tractor now, can't we? Without any hesitation whatsoever. I can get a large tractor, and I can get one that I want. Now, T9 is tempting, or I could just go T9, go straight to T9, 343. It's not a lot more. Get the top engine, that's 435, and that takes it to 337, right? Whereas I can get that without the top engine, same amount of power, and it's not much dearer. We get the top engine, it's another 111,000, which makes it a fair bit more expensive. That's $500,000. But that will be my big bad. But do I really need something that big? Probably not. So I'm thinking we're going to go with this. So I'm going to go 3-point. I'm going to go better engine, 238. I'm going to go. Have I got the narrow twin wheels? I think I'm going to go that one. I'm going to buy that. Okay. Now, why I don't really know, I guess, but we've got that now. So that's basically going to be field work. The other stuff, the smaller tractors, we can start using them for just their general use work. Okay. All right, that's all well and good. Right, let's continue rolling this field. There's our new tractor there. Let's continue rolling. Right, so I'm gonna roll this part here. Getting a bit long in the. Why isn't that lower? There we go. Right. Yeah, so we'll just continue on with this. That's still making me chuckle. The fact that we've made so much money by doing that. It just gives me another bit of land that I can use. It was cheap as chips. I mean, like I said, it was $175,000 for that plot of land. And then on top of that, I then made basically $1 million from selling the 2 pigsties and all that sort of stuff. And I'd make money from selling the sheds as well, but I'm just going to destroy the sheds. I'm not going to do anything else but just destroy them flat out, just by removing them from the save game. The easiest way to do it. So, although I do have to be careful doing it that way, I might have to go in. Yeah. I might have to be careful doing that. I have to be very, very careful. I'm going to have to, yeah. But I'll do it through the save game. I think it's the easiest way to do it. All right, so we'll do that, and then I'll have to revisit exactly what we're going to do with that area. The cow idea has merit, but I just don't know if I'm going to fit the cows up there easily enough. I mean, just one cow barn, because you wouldn't fit much more in there. But that's perhaps all I need. I probably need 2 barns for this map. Otherwise, I'm going to be having too much stuff. But anyway, so we'll have to have a look at that. Finished work. That must be is the combine finished work? No, it'll be the mower, the big M. It's finished work. But he's got another row to fix, so we'll fix that, and then we'll go and sleep off the night, I think, and then we'll come back to the next game day, and then see where we sit from there. So I'll just finish this row here. This. Okay, right. Over to the big M. Oh, there we are. Right. Now, for some reason, you skip this part entirely. So I'm going to see if I can get you to take that route now. And tidy up that row you've missed. And then once he's done that, we're all good. We can come over here and just get the the baler and just bale this up. There we go. So he's going to pick up all that stuff he's missed now. Hopefully. All right. Back over to my roller. In fact, no, we're going to go to the farm, weren't we? So let's go up to the farm. There we go. Visit. Right. And we're going to sleep till 7 a.m. All right. Sleeping, sleeping, sleeping. And there we go. So 7 a.m. Right. So combine's still going. That hasn't just no, just the light. It looks like that I'll make sure. Did that wither? It looks like it withered. No? Right, this one. It just looked like that withered. Ready to harvest. No? Okay. All right. It's just me. It's okay. We're all good. Right. So back to you. All right. So we'll finish this rolling or get more of this rolling done. And then this field will be basically ready. Then we can go and look at turning over the other fields that we've. The sorghum field we're just harvesting, and then obviously we'll move on to the next field, harvest that, and then also turn that one over as well. So. Just a little bit there. But you know what, let's just, for the simple sake, let's just keep that going. Right. Get you doing that. You're coming up through there. Okay. I think you've about done now. Right, you're done. Right, so you can finish there. We'll fold him up and bring him back to the farm. And we can get this baled into grass bales, not hay bales or anything. And then, yeah, I think it's time for us to, we're going to plough that in. Plough that in and use it for normal crop. We're not going to use it for grass anymore. We've got field 5 for our grass field, and that's more than enough for the moment. So we'll just leave that one as grass, and then that one there we'll just, we'll move him across. Alright, up to the farm. Yeah, fit in here. Yeah. Right, park you there. Right. So where's our versatile? Let's grab big versatile. And we'll go grab the baler. And we'll go bale that grass while the other guys are busy doing their work. Probably should use the New Holland with the New Holland baler, but that's okay. We're not that pedantic about it. Okay. Here we go. Picked up. And away we go. It's just got caught. There we go. Right, away from the shed. Thank you. Righto. Job done. Yeah, I still can't get over how much money we made from selling that stuff off. I should have probably expected it in a way, but I sort of hadn't. That was sort of an off-the-cuff decision to buy that. I thought about it ages ago, about buying that plot of land, but then never sort of thought about it again. So, yeah, it was very much a snap decision to buy that plot of land when I did, but quite fruitful, for the want of any better term. It got us a nice new tractor. I mean, we've got a nice big amount of money sitting in reserve at the moment that we don't know what we're going to do with. That's always something nice to do. I mean, we could pay it off the loan. I mean, that's the simple thing. We could pay $1 million off the loan, still have some money left over, because we are also going to be selling some product, most likely in. Oh, actually, no. I know what I've got to do. I know exactly what I'm going to use some of that money for. I'm going to put in a line production facility. Sorry, not a line production facility. Fertilizer production facility. I'm going to put in, what was it? Line production. Sorry, fertilizer production. I'm going to put in our fruit processing facility. And there was something else I was going to do. I can't remember for the life of me what that was. But anyway, that's what we're going to probably do with it. So, yeah, we can do that directly. I'll go and install those shortly, and then we'll start getting those producing as well. Just because it makes us a bit more money. And we're not going overboard, I guess, with production, but it just makes sense to put it in because we can make money from it. I do need to get a flour mill. I want to get the flour mill so we can make our own flour, instead of buying it in for the bakery, which is what we did for the current crop of production we're doing. And what else? What else do we want to buy? No, but we've got a fair bit of land for production areas now. I mean, the other thing I could do is up near the silos. That's another place I could look at putting the cows, instead of putting them over in that other production facility, the area we just bought. And I could just put production over there as well. So, I mean, we've got a couple of different options. I was going to have a look and see where my secondary cow pen will suit best. I could put some more sheep in, although I'm not sure that's really going to be beneficial to me either. I could put another chicken pen in, although I did delete 2 chicken pens, didn't I? Or at least a chicken pen, but that's an option. I could put chickens in. So yeah, I've got a few different options there, but I certainly want to supplement what we're producing at the farm at the moment. We're not going to end up doing the winery and doing the winery products, because number one, we just haven't got the room for the wine. Well, we have if we buy land, but it's just such a big building, and I don't think I really need it for this map. So I'm not putting any more production of orchards in. So what we've got is what we've got. So that has to be enough to satisfy our production. So if we're using the bakery, if we're using the factory, and if we're using the fruit processing facility, they're all using the fruit. So that should be enough demand for the fruit being produced in the orchards. So hopefully that'll all work out roughly. Anyway, time will tell with that one. But yeah, we're definitely going to put the fruit processing facility in. And I'll definitely look at putting in a flour mill. Where I'm going to put the flour, I don't know if the fruit processing facility we're going to put on the island. I'd already decided that. Where I put the flour mill is another option altogether, another thing altogether. Not 100% sure on that one. That will possibly go at the back of the farm. If I don't put the cows at the back of the farm, I'll put the flour mill at the back of the farm. So on the elevated terrace where the silo and that is, and the dairy. Okay. Powering on through this baling. There we go, finishing off this header. All right. So I'm not sure how many bales I'm going to get off this run, but whatever it is, it'll be sufficient between that and plus what bales we've already got sitting up at the farm. So we'll be okay for grass for a while, I think. Even so, the next harvest of grass off field 5 will also be grass bales. It just makes sense because we've got more than enough silage bales for the moment. I don't need to do any more silage bales for probably 1 or 2 rotations, and that'll get me enough grass stored up to produce our hay. So no real need to worry about that too much. All right, I'm just going to pause here and I'm going to go over and check to see how these guys are going. Got to make sure this guy isn't catching up with our seeder too quickly. For the moment he's doing okay, so we'll continue on. Goes. Alright, you're happy there. Right, let's continue on. Alright, so we've almost finished baling. It won't take us just a couple more minutes to get this finished. And then basically that will be the end of the episode, because again, time has flown by. So we'll finish the baling and then we'll leave this episode there. And the next episode we'll come back. We'll continue on with our sorghum harvest. We'll probably finish the sorghum harvest on the current field off camera between this episode and the next. And the next episode we'll start the harvest on the other sorghum field. And what we'll also look at doing then, I guess, is in the next episode we'll put our placeables in. I'll have a bit of a think about what we're going to do for the rest of today's game day with relation to our cows, our next cow pen, and anything else we decide we're going to do. So yeah, we'll have a think about that and try and plan that out a little bit as well. Now, I would offer for you to offer suggestions, but by the time you actually see this would have been recorded effectively about 2-3 weeks in advance. So by the time I get your comments on that, I would have already been well truly past actually doing that job or doing those tasks. So I'm not going to do that in this instance. And that's just a necessity of just how I have to run the channel at the moment. So, as unfortunate as it may be, that's why we don't tend to talk too much about current events or whatever else. And when we do, it's always going to be a couple of weeks delayed from the event, unless I'm doing a video and releasing it virtually straight away. So that's just the way it is at the moment. How are we making money? Sure, we just made money. Anyway. All right. Last row, then we've got that partial row to do, and then that's it, we're done. I probably will pick up the bales as well off camera, and we'll just put them back up in the farm. I won't place any into the hay dryer or anything yet. We'll leave that for doing it on camera. But we'll certainly take the bales and pick them up, all that sort of stuff, because it's just one of those little jobs we can get done very quickly. It doesn't really need to be on camera. You've seen it 1,000 times. You'll see it 1,000 times more. But for this one, we'll probably just leave it at that. Right, there we go. So we are done. We are going to eject the bales that are in there. And we're going to fold it up and head back into the farm. I'll flick that one off. There we go. Alright, so that'll be it for this episode. So thanks very much for watching. As we always say, don't forget to press that like button or the dislike button either way. But the likes or dislikes certainly do help the channel with the algorithm, so please smash those buttons if you don't mind. Don't forget also, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing and join us. We're on the path to 5,000 subs. We've passed the 3,500 subs now, and our next stop is 5,000. I mean, there'll be little celebrations for the 4,000 or that, I guess, but we're getting close to 5,000, and if we hit that, I'll be truly amazed and grateful and thankful. But let's see if we can get there, hopefully by the end of the year, if not sooner. So yeah, if you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing, and also press that alarm notification icon as well, so you're made aware of when new videos are available on the channel. But of course, don't forget to come and join us on Twitter, Discord and Facebook. Details are down below in the comments, in the description, I should say. And of course, most importantly, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and we'll see you again very, very soon, back here at Ducksolar Gaming and Riverview Farm. See you all later. Bye.